So I have made some mistakes. I have said some really horrible things, some things I shouldn't maybe have said. And yeah, I have done some utterly wrong things. So let's begin at the very beginning. So a while ago, some time ago, I published this video. And well, here are some comments. Yeah. It seems that I have made some very wrong claims about sidewalks, and it is truly an awful sin. It is truly horrible. I have made such claims as there not being sidewalks in this in this location where I'm at, which is on the outskirts or like a countryside area in Tianjin, and I have gone as far as to say that their sidewalk quantity. I have gone as far as to even say that there are no sidewalks anywhere and that the situation is somehow spread everywhere. But the reality is that is wrong and that is a misjudged and uneducated claim because, in fact, there are sidewalks in existence and I have come across that fact with some time. And, it is not a correct take. It is not a good take to say that, oh yeah, there's no sidewalks anywhere in China because there are. What I have experienced is only this like countryside area of Tianjin. Even though Tianjin is a huge city, there's a lot of places. The city center is very different from like a countryside place like this one. But even even city center, it is true that the sidewalks isn't great. A lot of sidewalks are blocked off by people's cars, scooters, etc. And a lot of it's true that there are a lot of places even in city center without sidewalks relative to Finland. That said, still there are plenty of sidewalks there, even if it's worse than what I'm used to. And there are some good ones also. Like don't want like it is wrong to sound as if that wasn't the case, but yeah, it is still not up to par with like what Helsinki has, for example. But it's not like there aren't any sidewalks. There definitely are sidewalks. It's all good. And I also made some other potentially wrong claims, such as the bus stops. So as I said, there like some out of bus stops are not marked, but that's only some bus stops, and that only refers to physical bus stops, which I should have clarified in that video. I should have mentioned that the bus stops, because they are digitally marked, of course, in the apps. But what I meant is some of them in like these more rural areas don't have like any sort of marking on the actual bus stop. There's one on the road I was walking on in that video. So, you know, I have committed some horrible sins here. I have done some horrible things. I am an evil person. It is almost as bad as my very existence, for I am the bringer of chaos and an utterly horrible being. My very existence is sin to humanity. But, at the end of the day, and this reflects that, but at the end of the day, uh, I'm just here to say that I was wrong. I have made some incorrect statements about the sidewalks, uh, and the bus stops are mostly fine. It's just some of the rural ones are not marked properly, and you can still find them in the apps. It's okay. Just like it's a bit weird, and this like also I was walking on the wrong side of the road, so I should have done proper research for that also. So yeah, what can I say is that I am truly, truly sorry. I am a disgrace to humanity for making saying all of these wrong things about sidewalks. And all I can say now is how I want that person in the future. So to compensate for my misjudgment and my uneducated claims, I will make a proper educated video with sources, with good knowledge, properly researched. I will make an educational video presentation about sidewalks and their history, how they came to be, how they evolved. So you can look forward to that, and hopefully that will help to compensate for my awful sin of talking wrong about sidewalks in China. And I would also ask a favor from you, the viewer. So at the end of the day, it's really funny that sidewalks, like me making a bad take on sidewalks, became such like a point of contention. Like the fact everybody's like commenting the same thing about like how horrible my take on sidewalks is hilarious. I find it really funny. So if you haven't already, I would like you to go on that video on my week one in China, where I made the bad take on sidewalks, and I would like you to make a comment roasting me for my take about sidewalks. Ideally, try to be creative. Make some like really creative, really fancy insult. Make it really good, like really high quality insults about my bad take on sidewalks. And I want to see some like cool comments. I want to see some like really high quality insults about my bad sidewalk take because this is hilarious and I just want to see how creative people can get. So if this pops up for some reason and if you're seeing this, please go ahead and go on that video, insult me for my bad take on sidewalks, and ask everybody you know, anybody you know, get everybody to comment on that video about how bad my sidewalk take is. Uh, I want, I want to see 1,000 comments about how wrong I was about sidewalks on that video eventually. Like that is the goal, and I want you to help me with that. With that, goodbye.